Is there an absolute truth, or is everything just a matter of perception? This question has puzzled philosophers, scientists, and spiritual thinkers for centuries. Some believe that truth is fixed and unchanging, while others argue that reality depends on how we see it. Let's explore both sides and see if we can find an answer. The case for absolute truth. Absolute truth means something that remains true no matter what. It does not change based on our opinions, beliefs, or perspectives. For example, the fact that Earth orbits the Sun is a scientific truth. It remains true even if someone refuses to believe it. Similarly, mathematical truths like 2 plus 2 is equals to 4 do not change based on perception. Moral truths can also be considered absolute. Most societies agree that killing is wrong. Even though cultures have different values, some core moral principles seem universal. This suggests that certain truths exist beyond human perception. Religious and spiritual traditions also support the idea of absolute truth. Many believe in a higher reality that exists beyond human understanding. For example, some say that God or universal laws govern existence, regardless of individual beliefs. Now we will discuss the power of perception. On the other hand, many argue that truth is just a matter of perception. What we see and experience is shaped by our senses, emotions, and personal experiences. Two people can witness the same event but interpret it differently. This suggests that reality is not fixed but depends on the observer. For example, consider colors. A red apple looks red to us because of how our eyes and brain process light. But for a colorblind person or an animal, the apple may appear completely different. If truth were absolute, wouldn't everyone see the same thing? Psychology also shows how our minds shape reality. Optical illusions trick our brains into seeing things that are not there. Even memories are not perfect recordings. They change over time based on emotions and new experiences. This raises the question, if our perceptions are flawed, can we ever know the absolute truth? Science itself struggles with the idea of absolute truth. Classical physics once described the universe in fixed laws, but quantum mechanics challenges this. In the quantum world, particles exist in multiple states at once until observed. This means that reality changes based on observation. Einstein believed in an objective reality, but quantum experiments suggest otherwise. If observation affects reality, then truth itself may not be absolute but dependent on perception. So, can both be true? Perhaps absolute truth exists, but we perceive it in different ways. Think of a mountain. From one side, it looks steep and rocky, from another, it appears smooth and gentle. The mountain itself does not change, but our viewpoint does. Similarly, reality might have an underlying absolute truth, but human perception filters it differently. Our senses, beliefs, and biases shape how we see the world. So, does absolute truth exist? Or is everything just perception? The answer may be both. Some truths, like laws of physics, seem absolute, but human experience is shaped by perception, making reality appear different for each of us. So, truth may not be what we see, but something beyond perception, waiting to be discovered. Thank you for watching.